I start this little film at a view through the trees in the gardens of Rectory Farm, which is at the northern end of Salford in Oxfordshire, a small village, probably a population of about 400. Plenty of walks here. This is a walkway. I'm walking into the top end of Salford, but if behind me I can walk to the Roll Right Stones, which are in Warwickshire. And there are footpaths north, south, east and west. As I say, I'm walking southerly now. There's plenty of trees. Look, sounds like that. There's a vehicle coming. Probably the owner. So I better get over. You see, he's got some. It's a beautiful area. I mean, to have behind me are the two trout lakes, one larger than the other, the Salford Trout Lakes. And there's a couple of fishermen there this morning, one's from Oxford, but he hasn't caught anything as yet. It's a dull but moderately warm July morning in 2020. So nice morning for walking in. Quite a nice house we're coming to on our left with a glazed front, as you can see there. And that little lady we saw the other day in the office working away, probably one of the family of Rectory Farm for all I know. Got a trailer parked here. Very rural place indeed. Yes, he's parked his van there. So. Now, Salford has its own parish council, of course, a very small one, and these are the back of the houses at the top end of the village, as I said. One of them used to be a pub called the Plough. It's now a private residence. And at the bottom end there was another pub originally called the Black Horse, and lately it's been called the Salford Inn. But it's closed now. It's closed when some sheep there at the gate, look. Just spotted them. Yes, that little sheep. Hey then. Hey then. Where there we are, look, the sheep. Hey then. That's it. Good morning. Dream place for walkers, this. Salford has what they call a front lane and a back lane. As I look down there, where those two cars are, that's the back lane. What used to be called the back lane. As we approach the little green at the top end with the swings and slides. See children, but as you can see now, they've renamed it Roses Lane. We go down the other one. So there's Rose Lane, and that house just behind when that bird is flying, it used to be the pub, the Plough, in the good old days, as they say. And then around here, we go around. Of course, as you can see, there's quite a few cars parked on the road, and that is because most of the houses haven't got driveways up them. They're cottages, really. Man, this is Dan coming along on his bike. I meet Dan again.
Hi.
Yeah. Tony, yeah. Yes, it's nice to see you again. I mentioned to Ray, I'd met you, and to Ray, yeah, he said, "Oh, that's nice."
How long are you staying till?
I'll go back tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, but
See you again.
yes, I'm sure you will. I just been to the lake. That's rather nice.
Oh, it is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, nice to see you, Dan. Bye bye. Quite a few postcards of this village. This is the Lees up there, and of course there's no gas laid on here. I think all the heating is on oil or electricity. But it's got a bit of history. It's got a nice church down the bottom, St Mary's Church. Not greatly used. Stephen Morell, by the way. Stephen Morell lived in there. This is his house just on the left here, by the way. Stephen Morell wrote a foreword in the local. There, look, 2 Cooks Lane. He wrote a foreword in the parish magazine. He was a historian, certainly. Unfortunately, he left this earth rather tragically. But his father lives there now, Jeff, and he was doing well. He did a great job recording the history of the village. As we start walking downhill now. As I say, if you like walking, this is a pretty good spot to come to, because there are so many footpaths going in every direction. Pretty little cottage here, look. Obviously a post box, GR. Come to the bungalows, and of course these are newer houses naturally, and they have got drives. This is the field, that's Forgery's farm over there, which is the I think the only farm at the bottom end, or they call it the lower end, and you can walk over that direction through their farm right over to Chipping Norton, which is about just under 2 miles from Salford. We walked a little bit of it. Now I'm coming to what is, as I say, the lower end, and this is parish hall, village hall on the right hand side. Now, there we are. Oh, oops, watch the cyclists. There they come. Another one. They're going out onto the A44 there. Now on the left is what was the Black Horse pub, as I mentioned earlier. But it's, as I say, closed now. There they go, turning right to Morton in Marsh. And it's, as I say, now called the, or was known as the Salford Inn. What its destiny is, we don't really know. But it's hit, this COVID-19 has hit businesses very hard. There's a local bus shelter, little bus does it. Of course that's cancelled now. And where we're staying is on the left there. Cottages here with the hollyhocks are seen towards the end of their blooming season. We're now rising again. There's the A44. You see how close that is. As you can see, that says Chapel Lane. I think a little there is tucked away behind with the traditional Cotswold stone, yellowy stone buildings, which are everywhere in its famous colour. Is synonymous with the Cotswolds. And up here, we'll just take you up here. It is a Sunday morning. One would assume there may be a little service here in the church, St Mary's, Salford. To our right is the rectory, and here is the old rectory tennis court. I can imagine the 1920s, 30s, when they were all. The court was used a lot, everybody in their white tennis clothing, playing the game. There we are. So I'm sure we can get in, just this through here, keep walking, pick up your dog. So say yet another place you can walk as we go across the cattle grid carefully. If we're going across the cattle grid, get a view finish our little video this morning at the site. St Mary's Church, Salford.